What's up, everyone? How are you all doing? My name is Julian, and today I'm going to tell you about the most terrifying, most unnatural, and even now, unexplained night of my life. You can believe it, or you can think of it as just a story. But I still know what I saw that night was not normal. Before we begin, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you have the courage, share this story with your friends. Let's begin. I live in England, and I work for a large corporate company. One day, our company decided to arrange a picnic for all the senior officers. Everyone was excited, including me. That morning, we were 61 people, traveling in 2 buses, heading far outside the city to a completely isolated place. There were no people around, just trees and silence. We spent the whole day enjoying, laughing, talking, and drinking expensive alcohol. I had a very close colleague. His name was John. We spent most of the time together. In the afternoon, John said to me, "Let's go for a walk." We walked away from the group, slowly, without realizing how far we had gone. And then, suddenly, we saw it. An old cemetery, broken graves, overgrown weeds, and a strange, cold feeling in the air. Even in daylight, the place felt wrong. But we were a little drunk at that point. John took out a bottle, and we started drinking, standing right beside the cemetery. After some time, we got so intoxicated that we started laughing, joking, and eventually, we walked straight into the cemetery. And then, I don't remember anything. I suddenly woke up in the middle of the night. As soon as I opened my eyes, I was lying beside a grave. Everything was dark, except a faint light from a distant lamppost. And beside me, John was lying on the ground. I called out to him, "John, wake up, wake up." But he didn't respond. I started shaking him, calling his name again and again. And then he began to groan, and a strange white substance started coming out of his mouth. My heart froze. His body was getting colder. I tried pressing his chest, rubbing his arms and legs. But after a few moments, I realized John was no longer alive. I completely broke down. Darkness all around me. Graves everywhere. Silence. And next to me, a dead body. I panicked and started running. While running, I tripped over something and fell hard. The moment I hit the ground, my vision became blurry. My body felt heavy, as if something was holding me down. I tried to stand up, but I couldn't. And then, I looked ahead. What I saw, I was not ready for it. John was standing there, looking straight at me, with a trembling voice. I said, "John, are you okay?" He were. And then I remembered. He wasn't breathing. He was dead. I wiped my eyes and looked again. No one was there. Only darkness. I didn't want to stay there for even a second. I ran out of the cemetery and entered an old church nearby. I thought maybe I would be safe there. But the moment I stepped inside, my heart stopped. In the corner of the church, John was standing, staring directly at me. I froze. I said, "How did you get here?" But he didn't answer. Suddenly, I felt something. Someone was standing behind me. A warm breath touching my shoulder. My entire body went numb. I slowly tried to turn around, and right then, A cold hand landed on my shoulder, and I blacked out. After some time, I regained consciousness. It was still dark, but I could hear something. Someone was eating. A chewing sound. Shaking in fear, I turned on the faint light from my watch. And what I saw still gives me nightmares. A creature with a human-like body, with a head of a wolf. Long, sharp claws. And it was cutting my toenail and drinking the blood coming out of it. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. My body was going numb. And then it slowly raised its head and looked straight at me, its eyes glowing red. Then it started moving towards me, slowly, and I, gathering my last bit of strength, ran towards the door. To be continued. Part 2.